What is up, squad? I'm up here rushing to get in here. I'm up here rushing to get in here. My lipstick probably ain't even straight. Put some more. What's up, T90? Black Mirror Mirror was in here first. Black Mirror Mirror, I see you, girl. Hey, North DeKalb, Alicia, Basic Ass, Britt. Yes. Palm Beach, Karen. What is up? I am so happy to be here today. You watching on your commute? Yes, Black Butterfly. We finna get into this Wendy Williams situation. Yes, Antonio squad is in the building. Y'all put up y'all aliens. Y'all put up y'all aliens for the squad. Yes, Alicia. Latasha. Hey, girl. Just AB. Look, shout out to my Patreons. Oh, they mad. They real mad about us over there, y'all. They real mad. I think they so mad they be trying to break in to look at our unlisted videos, child. I'm like, how y'all... Look, the video that we did about the casting rumors, man, it's only... Look, we got 93 people on Patreon now. It's only, when we did that video, I don't even think, what do we have, like 85, 90? And the video got 150 something, 160 something views. Like, what, how did that happen? Y'all been watching the video twice? I'm like, we don't even have that many people in there. The people been trying to find our unlisted videos, child. Ooh, I know we be spilling the tea over on Patreon. So if y'all not on the Patreon, look, I'm not trying to force you to go over there, but for those of you who like the after party, who like to get the deets, the dirty deets, we get down and dirty, we be on the phone talking, we be doing all kind of everything. What? Hey, Alfreda know. Them squad members will tell y'all. Woo, them squad members will tell y'all. If YouTube go down, I'm just gonna be on the Patreon still telling y'all stuff. Watch. Watch, I'm still gonna be on the Patreon, honey. I'm gonna get that other little service they got where we can be live on the, I think it's called Crowd something. Honey, let me make a little bit more money. I'm gonna start paying for the live thing, honey. And then we gonna be all over there. Yes, NMO, no. V, I see y'all living my best life. No, the squad is in the building. Look, if y'all haven't been on Straight from the A today, you have missed so much. You have missed so very much. Thank you so much, Tampa, bruh. We talked about Wendy Williams over on the site. Wendy made an important announcement today. Wendy wanted to let everybody know. Well, I don't think she wanted to let everybody know. I honestly feel like there was a little bit of pressure from these news outlets that was getting ready to spill Wendy's tea. So Wendy was like, let me go on and give y'all the news on my own terms. You know, she already knew she was going to be a hot topic when she came back last week. So she was like, look, you know, I got something to tell y'all. You know, I've been struggling with addiction, which had been rumored, you know, for a while now. You know, well, it wasn't a rumor because she wrote about it in her book. And y'all know that Judge Mathis actually called her out about it in the past. But Wendy is like, hold on, let me put my, oh shit, I lost you. Can y'all see me? I think I just unplugged the camera. Hold on. Oh, shoot, I lost you. Am I back? Oh, okay. I was like, I lost the camera. Yeah, but Judge Mathis actually put her on blast about it several years ago. Wendy, let me play. Let me see. I think I can play some of the audio without getting in too much trouble. I think. I'm back, Kenneth. Thank you, Kenneth. I'm like, what'd I do? I thought I had unplugged the computer, but I unplugged the camera, child. So if you go on to Stephanie said Judge Mathis got in her ass. Yeah, a lot of people have gotten in her ass. Here's the thing about Wendy Williams that kind of, you know, I can kind of empathize with. Wendy tells everybody business. Wendy is on her hot topics. She digs into everybody. She gives her opinion of who she likes, who she doesn't like. Yeah, I do too. And so because of that, y'all like that, right? Y'all like that. And because of that, everybody feels like she should be dragged through the mud. She should get the same type of treatment. And, you know, I guess it does come with the territory. It does. But at the same time, you know, people are human. That's her job. Y'all don't be going in on TMZ like, where's Harvey? Where's Harvey's tea? I know Harvey be over there sniffing and doing 8 balls allegedly the same way they be saying that Andy does. Like, y'all be dragging us blackish women. Look, y'all be dragging us black women through the mud. But I ain't gonna even go there. But okay, so the 54-year-old talk show host revealed during Tuesday's episode today that she is now living in a sober house. She told the audience that she was sharing it because she is a very honest and truthful person. She was like, Kevin and I have the Hunter Foundation for the Good of the People, and we recently launched our 888-5-HUNTER, 888-5-HUNTER, y'all write that down, number for those of you caught up in the struggle of addiction. Well, for some time now, and even today and beyond, I have been living in a sober house. So let's listen to some of what Wendy said today. Hold on, let me see. I'm not going to put the video up, but we can listen to it. So,
you know me for being a very open and truthful person, and I've got more to the story for you.
You're not late at all. And Major, you're not late at all.
You know, Kevin and I have the Hunter Foundation for the Good of the People, and we recently launched our 888-5-HUNTER
for some time now, GLT.
You got that too. Caught up in the struggle of addiction. Well, for some time now, and even today and beyond, I have been living in a sober house. When you see me come to work, glammed up, right after the show, I go across the street, I do my Pilates. I told you 2 hours a day, I like to take care of my body. And you know, I've had a struggle with cocaine in my past. And I never went to a place to get the treatment. I don't know how, except God was sitting on my shoulder and I just stopped. But there are people in your family, it might be you, who've been struggling. And I wanted to know more of the story. So this is my autobiographical story. And I'm living it. And I'm telling you this. After I go to the Pilates, I go to several meetings all around town in the tri-state area. And I see my brothers and sisters caught up in their addiction and looking for help. They don't know I'm Wendy. They don't care I'm Wendy. There's no autographs. There's no nothing.
Now, y'all getting all this right. Y'all taking notes. Take some notes because we're going to talk about this.
It's the brothers and sisters caught up in the struggle. And it's been really interesting, this ride. Only Kevin and Kevin have known about this. Not my parents. Nobody knew. Because I look so glamorous out here. But after I finished my appointments to see my brothers and sisters and,
hey, you guys,
you know, breaking bread, I am driven by my 24-hour sober coach back to a home that I live in here in the in the tri-state with a bunch of smelly boys who've become my family. They hog the TV and watch soccer. And we talk and read and talk and read, and then I get bored with them. Doors locked by 10 p.m. Lights out by 10 p.m.
Lights out.
So I go to my room.
10 p.m.
And I stare at the ceiling, and I fall asleep to wake up to come back here.
You said fake tears?
So that is my truth. And, if you...
Ooh, y'all not letting up.
Either you're calling me crazy.
Y'all not letting up.
You know, I don't care. If you or someone you know, our Hunter Foundation just launched last week. We have already successfully placed 56 people in recovery centers around the world, not just the country. It's a 24-hour hotline, 7 days a week. Call 888-5-HUNTER.
So I think, and some of y'all, you said she's sketchy on the truth. She's telling her version of the truth. She is telling what she wants y'all to know. Now, was her husband beating her? What the issue on the mistress? Is the mistress pregnant? Did he have another house? Was he living apart from her? I think all of that may have that may all be a part of the story, but it's her story to tell on her platform. So all the news outlets that have all the things about the mistress and the baby and the house and the like, I get it. It is her autobiographical story. That's what she said. But this is her show. And this is her way to tell her narrative. And that's all we can do is, if we're fans of this show and we want to hear her side of the story from her mouth, that what else y'all gonna do? Are y'all gonna break her arm and make her say this man is beating her? Are y'all gonna break her arm and make her say, you know, she got a outside baby on the way? Like, what is it you're gonna do? Like, I'm of the mindset that, you know, I just agree with the way she did it. She, you know, she came, it's her terms. She didn't wait for TMZ, the National Enquirer, to catch her coming out of the sober house. She didn't wait for nobody to sell the story, no nurse to come forward and be like, you know, Wendy Williams has been living here for months. She didn't wait. She told y'all herself. So now all the other things that follow this, I mean, I give a lady a break. Like I told y'all before, she is human. She is human. Y'all don't think, look, Michelle and Barack probably be going through marital problems too. Like, look, do we know for a fact that he beat her? I don't know. That's just what we hear. You said the Daily Mail told it. The Daily Mail, they told a lot. They done got the damn mistress getting out the Bentley with Kevin driving. They got them going to the doctor's office together. Like, I mean, we see the story, but do we have to hear from Wendy's mouth? I'm just saying. So that being said, we done heard what Wendy said. Does it make us feel bad about it? Like she's the queen of talk? She's still gonna tell her hot topics. She's still, you know, look, a lot of y'all out there gossiping right now and y'all life ain't together. So how can you say she can't talk about nobody and her life ain't together? It's her job. It's what she get paid to do. So, I mean, should people be in the barbershop every day? Y'all men be getting y'all haircuts every day. Y'all got some worse than women. Y'all sitting in the barbershop telling y'all whole life story and talking about Dan and them and how Dan can't afford the BMW that he just bought, and you sitting there with a whole 5 or 6 baby mamas and keeping your tea under wraps because you ain't spilled it yet. So you can't just sit there and, like, you know, throw these people under the bus and act like she's such a horrible person because she is sharing the news and the gossip. Again, like I said earlier, why y'all don't be on Fred Mahanga Wanga, whatever his name is, the man that own Media Takeout that be spreading all the falsehoods, and y'all know he be lying, and y'all still be over on damn Media Takeout like, somebody was hanging they dirty drawers in the closet. That's why Nene didn't want us in the closet, because her dirty drawers is in the closet. What else they be saying? They be talking about people buying butts and it just be a bad picture. They be talking all kind of stuff. But do y'all be over on Fred Mahanga Wanga page trying to figure out, is he divorced? Is he married? How many boyfriends or girlfriends he got? How many baby mamas he got? Is he sniffing coke? Do you be asking, does Harvey over at TMZ, do y'all be on Harvey page? Harvey be spilling everybody tea. Harvey be at the jailhouse. Harvey be sending people to the airport. Harvey be pulling documents and everything. Do y'all be pulling Harvey's tea? Like, dang, you know that man got some dirt on him. And I just don't get it. Like, why are y'all so hard on us women? Why? Why? I'm going hard for Wendy. I'm not necessarily going hard for Wendy. I'm going hard for the job of a gossip columnist. Because, again, turn the volume down. Okay, maybe I'm yelling. Y'all know I'm still going through sinus and allergy. Let me turn the volume down so I won't be yelling at y'all. Is that better? But I'm going hard for gossip columnists because I know people feel the same way. Michelle on there talking about somebody, how she spilling that tea. What's her tea? I want to know her tea. She's such a bitch. She drags Sheree. She be dragging Kenya. She be kissing Nene ass. She be talking about all these people. I want to know what she doing, where she living. She did that boy wrong by evicting him because he wasn't paying no rent. She did all of that. But at the end of the day, we are all human. And, you know, I'm just saying, it's my job to talk about what I talk about. Whether I choose to talk about myself, that's y'all job. Just spell my name right. 2 L's. MICHELLE. Throw up them ATLiens. Throw up them aliens if you know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know, Kenneth said I'm cracking him up. I want to hear from y'all. I know y'all gonna be dragging. Look, y'all dragging Wendy, so I don't have to. Okay, I might need to work with Wendy one day. I might need Wendy to use some more of my topics on her hot topics. I might need Wendy to shout out straight from the A. Hold on, didn't Wendy? Wait a minute, let me go. Look, don't let me pull my receipts. Wendy be on straight from the A. So I gotta keep my relationships intact. But y'all can say what y'all want to say. Hold on, let me see what Wendy has said. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna find it. Wait a minute, what Wendy say? Here you go, right here. What Wendy say? This is one of. Damn, I can't even find the video. Damn it. I thought I had the video up here. But y'all know Wendy be on my site. Y'all know. There you go, right there. They're going one.
Tyrone Gilliam. Oh, Tyrone Gilliam?
They're going one on right there. Wendy was right there. Straight from the, you see that straight from the A? Y'all zoom in and see that straight from the A?
She's got on a wifey shirt because she's not the wife.
So, you know, when I had those exclusives, you know, which I often do, I am on Wendy Williams, the AJC, E-News, People Magazine, Tom Joyner. I can say all this because this isn't allegedly. This is these people who use my stuff. Again, E-News, People Magazine, Tom Joyner, The Wendy Show, AJC, child, all of it. Am I cursing? I wasn't cursing. Who was cursing? Who said that? When did it use straight from the A more than one time, baby girl? Don't be coming over here trying to monitor, and one is more than she ever used your name. So again, y'all can be mad all y'all want to. Y'all can be like, Michelle be lying. Michelle ain't got no clout. Michelle is clout chasing. Let me clout chase my ass onto Wendy's couch. I got some things I need to say, honey. I got some things I need to say to Wendy today. I stand for Wendy Williams. Hashtag I stand for Wendy. Hold on. Let me call this number. Excuse me, my sinus is still acting up, so if I have to go blow my nose, please forgive me. I am not on no powdered donuts. I do not do coke. If I did, I'd be a whole lot skinnier. But I digress. Hold on. Let me go to the number. 718-362-6360. I don't know why I can't remember this number. 942-7819. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Am I too loud? Y'all, I am crunk today because I'm feeling better. I'm hyped. I took my iron pills and my Allegra and sniffed on my Flonase. Child, they got me so hyped up on this medicine. I'm on everything except powdered donuts. I'm on everything my doctor gave me, okay? So please forgive me. Did I bring my water? Oh, yeah, I got some water. I got to keep hydrated so that I can get this out. No drugs or alcohol. Not this week. I need something to drink, though. I feel like I need a little cocktail this week. But I'm on so much medication, I'm scared. I don't know what's going to happen if I drink me a margarita. So I want to know from you guys. I know y'all been dragging Wendy. Y'all feel some kind of way about Wendy. Somebody said Mama June is on crack. Child, man, everybody got, look. I almost want to say, all these people in the public eye that y'all love, clearly a lot of people are fighting battles. A lot of people are fighting battles. You said Mama June ain't lost no weight. Mama June, boyfriend, husband, fiance, whatever he is this week, he done got locked up. Child, I don't watch Mama June, but I keep getting them damn TMZ, notices on my phone. But we talk about Wendy right now. I'm on the black people news right now. That's on the white people news. For the black people news, we on Wendy Williams and her struggles with addiction. We not on Mama June. Call the Mama June people. You said, where is the Nightbot? The Nightbot is normally on the ATLien channel, Reese's Pieces. I think I set it up for this channel. I might have to redo it. But the good news is for my ATLien channel, I think I'm closer to getting it back. The YouTube responded to me on the Twitter and said they are forwarding it. They are forwarding it on for review. So hopefully it'll get to a live person and I can be back in the game. Y'all not gonna call? Y'all must be in y'all car. Oh, wait, we got a call. Hold on, caller. I lost the conference app. Turn down your computer. Caller 3343. 33.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
It's Andrea.
Hey, Drea. How you doing?
It's fine, but I do feel bad for Wendy, Michelle. You know what? I just told my girlfriend today the only reason Wendy decided to tell everybody because Gage never going out with her, okay? Because they see her live at the sober house. Now, I do believe that Wendy is about to divorce Kevin. This will be her strategy to get up in his ass, okay? So that's why Wendy is living at the sober house. And Kevin don't push her back to doing drugs because Serena is pregnant. Okay? He's cheating on her. Michelle, that's why Wendy going through what she's going through.
But what's her name? Serena. Has she been pregnant for a long time? Like, should she have had that baby by now? It seems like she's been pregnant for 2 years.
No, I think Serena don't have an abortion, and that's why she wants this baby, okay? That's why Kevin she was living down with Wendy and Kevin too, and Kevin moved back to South Carolina where her parents stay at, okay? So Wendy is having some issues because this is out, and Kevin is just doing him, and Wendy is about to do her charity to get rid of Kevin. So that's why she lives at the sober house, So this is going to be why she's leaving with Kevin, okay?
Ooh.
So I do feel bad for Wendy. But Michelle, be nice, okay? Don't drag it over the night. She the crisis, Michelle, okay?
I'm not dragging. Look, have I dragged Wendy? I ain't dragging Wendy. I said Wendy deserves to tell her truth the way she wants to tell it. It don't matter what the truth really is. I don't mean like.
Okay, Michelle. What for you is if you was Wendy Williams and you was on TV and you was giving all the gossip and the detail, so you mean to tell me you don't have an obligation if you telling everybody else's tea, you don't have an obligation for your own tea? I'm just asking the question.
Hell no, I do not. I have an obligation to spin it the way I want to spin it. If some tea come out that I don't like, maybe. But no, you gonna tell your tea. You gonna go ahead and tell all your dirt to the people. Like, they don't really care about you. People just want to laugh at you.
I'm telling my tea to my friend. See, I ain't on that for TV telling everybody else's tea. So this is why I said it crosses two ways. If you don't tell everybody else's tea, everybody else I can tell your tea. How about that?
I mean, but that's fine. But on your platform, you are responsible for the content, correct? So if somebody else is over there saying dirt or whatever the case may be, shouldn't you decide when and where and how you want to tell whatever your dirt is?
That's true. But see, what Wendy should have did when she came back is tell everybody she having some issues with some drugs, okay? On the first day she came back and said, me and Kevin is going through some things, ain't nobody else's business. How about that? She should have said that. That's what she should have said.
honestly think I honestly think she didn't have any plan on telling y'all nothing. Honestly, because of the timing of it and everything, I feel like there was something was about to come out, and something's gonna come out this week. Mark my words. Before the end of today Tuesday, right? So before the end of the week, a big story gonna come out. Something gonna happen. Somebody gonna have pictures of her leaving the place or something.
Michelle, I'm trying to tell you the tea, Michelle. The Daily Mail, the Daily Mail had an article coming out this week that Wendy is living at a sober house, and that's why she got ahead of the story already.
Okay, I believe you. But is she obligated to tell you what's going on in her marriage? Is she?
No, she's not obligated, but Michelle, when she's talking jokes to tell everybody else's business, it's a two-way story. It's a two-way
But listen, Linda, listen. When y'all be on TMZ, right? TMZ, one of the biggest platforms that generates news on damn near everybody. Everybody loves TMZ, correct? So do y'all do the same thing to Harvey, knowing he is their fearless leader? Do y'all hold him to the same standard that y'all hold these women who are gossiping to? Is it just us women that have to tell y'all who we sleeping with and who we breaking up with?
I know Harvey is getting paid by the Kardashians. I said Harvey is paying sorry. I know the Kardashians paid the TMZ. Of course, I'm ragging on Harvey too. Yes. But I'm saying, Wendy Williams, she cut Michelle, she cut like a knife sometimes. Sometimes she be ragging people. Come on, Michelle, you know.
But you know, us women have a different thing than these. Look, and I'm about to step on some toes now. Than these gay men out there who telling gossip. They can smooth over. They can hop over from one lane to the next. They can call you bitches and hoes. They can kiki and spill all your tea. But at the end of the day, y'all don't be dragging them the same way y'all be dragging these women who are gossiping. I'm just asking the question. I'm just saying what I know and what I live. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, Michelle, I'm just asking the question too, but I mean, we're friends. I'm just saying, if Wendy can speak on everybody else's marriage, speak on everybody's drama in their life, if she can speak on everybody else's drama, do you think she's not believable if people say this is supposed to be to you, but you ain't telling us, but you're talking about everybody else's business? I'm just asking the question because people was writing her when they heard about Kevin cheating on her. It was like Wendy ain't telling her business, but she's writing on everybody else.
I don't think that, honestly, and I guess I have a different view than everybody else because I don't think she have to. I mean, like news reporters, anybody else, y'all. I mean, just because they telling the news don't mean they got to tell their news. They don't have to. That's just my opinion. Now, we can agree to disagree, but I don't feel like she has to. Do we like to hear about it? Do we like to dig because she's gone from a gossip columnist or a radio personality to basically a celeb based on gossip? Then yes, because now she's crossed into a different lane. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like she's obligated to. I don't.
So you okay that she got ahead of this story? If you okay, she told her own tea today. Are you okay with that?
I'm okay with that, but at the same time, I do be reading the other stuff and seeing the mistress and seeing the baby and seeing all of this other and seeing her baby bump and seeing Kevin cheating and all of that. Like, of course, because I'm on the outside, but being somebody who, if I was inside, if I was Wendy, again, I wouldn't be doing it. That's just my opinion. Now, other people may feel differently. But let me take this next call. I appreciate your passion and your conversation. I really do.
Okay, Michelle. You take care, girl.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Calling 9675. Turn your computer down. Hello, turn your computer down. Turn your computer down.
Yes. Ooh, that column got my nerves bad.
Ooh.
Okay. I don't know if she was talking or arguing or what. But, you're right. Everybody don't have to put their business out there.
Yeah.
Just because Wendy do a gossip show doesn't mean you have to put a personal business out there. And, I'm looking at everybody saying karma this and karma that.
and everything. I can say I don't believe in karma because what's going to happen will happen and everything. And, I sort of pity Wendy because of what she's going through and everything. And, about her being sick and all.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of feel sorry for her.
I do too, and it's got to be hard trying to maintain appearances, trying to remain perfect. Again, I don't feel like she's obligated to spill her tea, but it may make her a little bit better. Like she may be able to walk a little bit with her head held high instead of like feeling like she's hidden everything from the world. Because at the end of the day, then everybody will know. Then you won't have to worry about nobody whispering behind your back. But I don't feel like she necessarily has to.
And then, with her stealing everybody else's business and everything, it could be therapeutic for her. Because you never know what a person is going through behind closed doors.
Right.
And if you really look at Wendy, when she's talking about other people, there is something there in her eyes. There's like a sadness. I don't think she gets pleasure out of it. And everything is just a job that she do, just like a job that you do. Just because you get on here and you talk about certain things doesn't mean that you're a bad person. You're doing your job. And it doesn't mean that you need to tell your personal business.
And my thing is, if it wasn't a demand for it, she wouldn't be supplying it. So y'all eat all of that up. Like the gossip, the news, the cattiness, or whatever the case may be. Like she's delivering a service. This is her job. So that's why I don't understand why people get in their feelings about certain things. Because again, it's a show. It's a talk show. She talks about, like, I don't get it. Somebody said her ratings were down and she did this.
Yeah, and she get her ratings because people that like to hear gossip, they love to hear bad things. And probably when she first started, even when she did her radio show, people, they were hungry for gossip, bad things to hear. If her show was talking about good things, her ratings wouldn't be where they are. And I heard one girl saying that the Kardashian are paying Harvey. My thing is, why are we as African Americans so pressed on the Kardashians? It doesn't make any sense because they all are women. No matter what color they all are women. And they deserve the same respect as any other woman because there are so many women out here, making money because of their bodies. But one thing we fail to forget is that those girls was rich before this reggae stuff came out and this and that and everything. Some things we need to just get past.
Yeah.
And move on.
I agree.
Get past and move on. But look, I read on your pages, on your blog this thing that someone said Mama June was like a marshmallow with rubber bands.
Not a marshmallow.
That took me out, Michelle. I love you so much. And you're doing such a great job. I'm in Texas.
Oh, thank you.
Love, Michelle.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your call.
Yes, I love your glasses. I don't know what color they are. Are they purple? Are they blue?
These are like navy blue, and they kind of like, they're like, what do you call it? Not fluorescent. You can see through them, so they kind of change colors sometimes depending on the shade of the shirt I have on. But yeah, they're my favorite. Zenny.com.
Okay, well, we love you. We love you. I'm in the hospital working. We're a nurse here at the hospital, and all the nurses at the hospital. We love Michelle.
Shout out to the nurses. I appreciate y'all, too. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be on all this medication. I appreciate all the nurses and all the doctors and not everybody. Shout out to Emory Healthcare.
Well, in Texas, we call you the doctor of YouTube.
What? Not the doctor of the YouTube, girl. I'm not there yet. I'm trying. But I'm the blog goddess.
You have an antidote for everybody. So we love you. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Oh, that was so nice. Caller 1080. You're on the line. Hello. Okay, they hung up. Hold on. Caller 7904. Caller 7.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good. Who am I speaking with?
This is Reese's Pieces.
Hey, Reese's Pieces, girl.
I'm fine.
Hi. My friend Reese's
This
Pieces.
is my first time calling.
What?
This is my first time calling.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Hold on. Let me try to fix this. Turn down your computer so you won't have an echo, because I feel like you might be echoing.
I am echoing, and then I have a person on the other line, so am I low enough? Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you very well. Okay.
Okay, Michelle. I've been watching you for a long time. I really appreciate the things that you do, and I think that you're doing a wonderful job.
Thank
you.
you.
And I'm wondering, where's Nightbot? I need my hug.
I gotta put the Nightbot back up. I know he's on the ATLien channel. I gotta put him on this channel. I gotta, yeah, I'll put him back up. It'll be back tonight.
Well, I just want to thank you for all that you do. I've been struggling a lot since 2017 up until now. Mm-hmm. But I thank you for all of your content. You're very uplifting. You're very positive.
Thank you.
And I love your content. And I thank you.
Oh, thank you. And I thank you for your support. I really do. Look, the people who are on Patreon and the people who are not on Patreon, I appreciate y'all who just watch and view and support and send the emails and comment and call. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do.
Girl, you know we're going to ride for you.
Thank you. Yes.
Love you. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you, Reese. Look, N Major said it before I did, but Reese, hold your head up, girl. We love you. Thank you. Caller 6196, you are on the line.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
It's Tamika calling from Detroit.
Hey, Tamika from Detroit. How you doing? I was waiting for the song. I get your voice mixed up with the girl who sings. Are you the girl who sings?
No.
Okay. Y'all sound alike.
This is Tamika from Detroit, a.k.a. Buzzworthy TV.
Yes, Buzzworthy.
All that good stuff.
Hey, Buzzworthy. Well, you about to go in on Wendy.
Oh, my God. Okay, so look. This lady, I don't know. Like, 1 minute, I can't deal with her, and then I sat up there and watched the video. So now I'm kind of like, dang, I'm glad you told your truth, but is it really your truth? Like, I do believe she is living in a sober living house, but I do believe that part of the reason is that her husband's cheating on her with this woman who got a baby on the way, and that may have been a trigger. I'm sorry. And I do believe her husband is abusive. So I just think that was just the overlay to the underlay, as they say it. It's a lot going on.
But could it be the other way? Could it be that he cheated because she was an addict and he couldn't take it? I mean, like, I'm just saying, don't put all the blame on him, our own blame on her. Like, being an addict is being an addict. Like, I don't know. Somebody said he's the trigger. JD said he's the trigger. I don't know. But it could have been either way. We don't know. We don't know what it is. Like, she told it the way she wanted to tell it. She left him out of it. She said her husband and her son knew and nobody else. So, perhaps this is something that she's been struggling with for years and we had no idea.
This is true. And I'm not taking away from the fact that that could be a reason that led him out the door. Because now all this stuff going on with Wendy these past couple of months has gotten me intrigued in the sense of I kind of wanted to see how does her mind kind of work? So I read her book, Wendy's Got the Heat. And she, as much as she talks about says it like she means it, she grew up in Jersey in a predominantly white neighborhood, and a lot of stuff she does is out of rebellion. Like, she grew up in a very respectable household, and parents were professors and all that. So a lot of stuff she does is to rebel. And I remember in her book, she even said it. She stopped doing drugs because Kevin didn't do drugs. So I could see that. Like, a lot of things she stopped because of him. And she even said it when she found out he cheated on her right after she had their son. She said he was the reason why she didn't go back to drugs, because at the time she had just had her baby. So she was like, okay, well, I got to fight for my marriage because we got a kid. I just had to say this, so I can't just be a single mom right now. So a lot of stuff, I do believe it. I do believe her circumstance, I mean, him not being necessarily the best husband, her going back to drugs could have flipped him off. Like you said, could have been a mixture of both. You can't just blame one or the other. But yeah,
So how do you feel about the way she told her story? Like, do you feel like, because a lot of people are giving her flack, saying she didn't tell enough, she wasn't accountable, like clearly she's getting in front of something, the Daily News or whatever the case may be. But I mean, why should we condemn her for the way she told it? When she told it, it had to be a difficult thing to say in front of an audience, in front of a camera, that you're an addict and you living in a sober house. I mean, should we beat her up for that?
I believe she is getting ahead of the story. Just like how she went and told about her son being addicted to K2, because the story was about to come out. So she had already told the story. So by the time it came out, wasn't nobody even paying attention to it. So I do believe she's smart enough. If she's spilling her truth, it's because it's coming out.
Okay.
I think she almost would have gave us a little bit of this whole Kevin situation if the Daily Mail wouldn't have beat her to it. She would have told us like a little bit of the truth. And, because that's how she does it. So I do believe you're right on that.
Yeah. So, she
was trying to get ahead of the story so it wouldn't bite her in the butt.
And she definitely got ahead of it because, people act like they was just so shocked that she said what she said. But I wasn't surprised. I mean, my thing is, when she came back after that long hiatus, you felt something coming. Like, she wasn't going to ignore it forever. I didn't feel like she needed to, like, immediately come back and say, I've had marital problems, I've had this, I had that. No, she didn't need to do that. She needed to come back, claim her spot, make sure everything's good. And now, here we are. What's this, week 2 or 3? I think it's week 2. Mm-hmm. Now she can, finally start to open up about some of the things that's going on. I don't feel like it'll be a, one big story, but I do think now that she's back, now that she's told this, it's opened the door for her to perhaps tell, other things of what's going on. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. And I do believe people got to realize, too, they're like, oh, she talk about everybody's business but her own. And again, with her being gone, I started just going back and just going back just to look at stuff, and I was listening to some of her old radio shows, and she was back in the day. Wendy was no cares, okay?
None.
She could care less. She could care less about her own self. Like, she would let her own dirt out there. Like, I remember it's this interview where she went off on Kevin's mama, okay? Ooh. And she said, matter of fact, because this is when it first got announced that they were going to get picked up, and she was still doing her 6-week sneak peek, and she was doing the radio stuff. She was doing both. And I guess they just got the word that the show had got picked up. Uh-huh. And so she was on the radio, and she was like, yeah, my mother-in-law may be coming downstairs. She said, if she's downstairs, I want you to call the police, and then let me know, because I'm going to go down there and watch you guys lock her up. And she put his whole mama on blast, his whole family on blast. She didn't care.
Damn.
And that's how she was her whole radio career. And I think when she got to TV, and people put a face to, I mean, we all knew what she looked like, but seeing, being in people's living rooms every day, it kind of made her shy away and kind of tone down how authentic and how truthful she is about her own situations. Right. She used to go in about
right, because she was a shock jock. She was a shock jock. At the end of the day, the things she would say would be to shock people. She was the devil's advocate. She did a lot of things on her radio show that she can't do on TV, because it's like now, a lot of people are not going to come to your show because they, your reputation precedes you of, the ambushes you did on radio. I can recall back when she, Tamika Raymond is a close friend of mine. I love you, Tamika, but I got to tell this story. But Tamika was on there, and they was talking about the whole Usher situation, and I think this was before Tamika even married Usher, and she was trying to ask Tamika these questions about Usher, and Tamika wouldn't answer him, and she was like, well, I thought you was gonna be open, because at the party last night you said you was gonna be open, and she said something about step outside for a minute, and then Tamika went outside the studio and Wendy locked the door or something. I'm just like, oh. It's on YouTube. It's like a lot of little things from those radio days are like, oh my gosh, she used to do so much to people. So
let me tell you about it's one time I know everybody in the chat like, oh my God, they're gonna just go down memory lane about what Wendy used to do. Yes, everybody in the chat, yes, and then I'm gonna get off the phone. Anyway,
thanks, Kenneth. Okay, go ahead. Kenneth said it was after she divorced Usher. I knew it was somewhere around there, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. just gonna say, I remember one time I was listening to her, and this is when Wendy was supposed to be in rehab, and Bobby supposedly was cheating on her with some type of waitress, and she was like, I'm gonna call up to the hotel. And so she called me to the hotel. Bobby don't believe it's her, so he keeps hanging up on her. So she's getting even more irritated. And girl, she airbushed it. Like I told you, when she finally got through, she was asking him all these questions. He was like, what the hell? Like she literally tracked him down. It was like, so you cheating on Whitney? That's what we doing? While she in rehab? I'm like, really? This lady really tracked him down and about to ask him about this supposed other woman. I said, okay.
Wow. Look, Kenneth, I just Googled it. You wrong. It was before. It was 9-10 years ago. So that was before, because their kids are only like 7. But anyway.
But yeah, I'm just saying, she was a shot jock, and she was, like I said, even with the stuff, even the crazy stuff that she would do with celebrities, she would even turn it on herself. Talk about her husband, her cocaine addiction. Like, she was just even going on herself, and I think that's what people are missing. And she's not going to do that anymore. She's a different Wendy.
Yeah.
And I think people are expecting her to just come on there and just lay it all out, and unfortunately, she's not. She's going to give you what she's going to give you. That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your input. I'm just saying, I the way she said it, she seemed to be, heartfelt in her delivery. You can't beat up a person who is telling their own truth. Like, what you mad at? It ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? So as far as her delivery is concerned, I don't know why there's so many people up in arms about her. She didn't say enough. She should have said this and fuck Wendy and da da da. Okay, well, this is her truth. Leave her alone. If you don't mess with her, don't mess with her. Move on. Let her give her audience what they want. She's obligated to give her audience whatever she feels is necessary, and she did. And now on to the next topic.
Exactly, but Michelle, this goes back to what we used to talk about when I used to call in all the time about how these people, these internet thugs, love to come on there and talk mess at these celebrities or go in on these celebrities, talking so much stuff, but let them do that to them. Let these same people get attacked.
Right.
They wouldn't know what to do.
Right. But they gotta attack Wendy, just like I was telling you, they gotta attack Nene. They gotta attack Wendy, because who else? They coming for her chair. Everybody want to be on Wendy's show. Everybody want Wendy's spot. It is what it is. Like, and I don't feel like she hasn't made room for people. If you want that spot, if you in Hot Topics, if you want to show, if you want to be in syndication, then go the same route. Do what she did. Earn your keep. Just like I said, she's paid her dues and did what she had to do to get to where she is. Why do people feel some kind of way? Because they feel like they could do it better. Hint, hint. Same way with me.
I don't know. It's kind of like with her, damn if you do, damn if you don't. At first it was like, she's saying enough, and now when she's being vulnerable and saying, okay, well, part of the thing is, I live in the sober house. She's giving you when she can give you, like you said, I think it's going to be a layer thing. Like, if she really, like, it seems to me like she really is going through something, and it's going to be a process for her to be, totally transparent. So let her work through that.
Yep.
I mean, so I hate that. It's like, one minute, oh, she ain't saying enough. Then, when she do say some more, oh, it still ain't enough. Well, dang.
Yeah, I think it'll be a process, and that's a part of being sober. Walking your truth, speaking out. So I feel like she'll be probably be more transparent as the days go on. We'll see what happens. So, Sarah said,
one more thing, and I know we is not on Atlanta Housewives. And I don't know if I'm gonna be up when you do your review or whatever, because I'll be asleep.
Okay. I did my review yesterday.
Huh?
I did my review yesterday. Or the day before.
I know.
Okay, go ahead.
I know. And I think, did I call in or was I asleep?
I don't think you called in.
Okay.
No, go ahead. It's open. The phone lines are free, honey. Go ahead.
Okay. So, look. What I want to say about this whole thing with Nene.
Uh-oh.
At first, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I listened to what you said. I believed it. I'm like, why would you say everybody's coming for her? But I will say this, and you already know, Candy's my girl. I think she a G. She's a phenomenal businesswoman. And honestly, she can be a little dry, but I honestly like her personality, maybe because my little sister's a tourist and I see a lot in them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they really got good hearts, but yeah, they something else, but they got a good heart.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I've been watching these recent interviews, and I have to conclude that Candy went at Big Brother house and took bringing alliances out of there. She took that Big Brother strategy and came out forming alliances. I'm sorry. She did.
I said that. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. Like, it is what it is. Like, Candy had no one. Candy was on an island with her and the candy-coated clique. Now Candy has recruited, look, Kenya from outside, Cynthia from inside. She went in on Portia. Now she got Portia. I mean, it is what it is. Jasmine Bell said, "Who wouldn't?" You're right. Who wouldn't? But I mean, she did it so slick. It was good. You gotta give Candy her props. You gotta
That's
give.
what I'm saying. She took the Big Brother tactics and came out of there swinging, man.
Mm-hmm. And nobody was even expecting it.
Nobody. Like, first, the whole reunion thing, I'm like, well, Mimi has been kind of mean to Greg, so they kind of was speaking out on Greg's behalf, and she took it the wrong way, oh well. But just the more I'm seeing these interviews, and it's not like I'm saying she's doing nothing wrong, I'm just saying I see what you see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I definitely see what you see. Because, okay, you got Portia. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm glad that they became that cool because they did have a genuine friendship before all that stuff started. And it's time to let it go. But still, I ain't blind. You got her. You got Cynthia. Let's see, Shamari, you know, whatever. She go either way. But basically, she got Shamari. I think the only one is maybe Eva. Maybe Eva. Because even though Mimi has not followed Shamari, has not stopped following Shamari, I think she'll be more towards Candy if it was if she really had to choose.
Right.
I think Eva's the wild card, more so than Shamari.
Well, we'll see. Somebody said, here go that Candy bash. Is that Candy? Done one? Is that you in your fake account done one? Ain't nobody bashing. I just gave Candy her props, child. And the only reason I said that, because those are like the same words that Candy used to me when I was at Cynthia's birthday party. And she was like, you drag me every chance you get. And I'm like, girl, when? So, okay. I'm not bashing Candy. I just gave Candy her props. I said she was strategic. And she's like, what is wrong with that?
I love her. I don't think it's nothing wrong with what she's doing. I just see what you were talking about.
And somebody asked about the
E-News.
The E-News interview. No, I didn't see the E-News interview, but I heard about it, and everybody said that, you know, she said Nene mad because she want to bring Kenya back. That's what I've been saying.
Yep.
That's what I've been saying.
She said on that interview, like, I'm telling you.
Somebody said Candy can stand on her own. I don't agree with that. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, somebody said she can stand on her own. I do like Candy's personality. I do. You don't think she can stand on her own? Let's talk about that. You don't think she can stand on her own? I hear no. You can say no.
Her own being solo dolo, absolutely not, because she hasn't been standing on her own. She's been standing on her own plus Todd, plus Mama Joyce and Aunt Nora them, plus Carmen, plus Dunn One. She hasn't been standing on her own. So no, I don't think she can stand on her own.
You're talking about recently. You gotta go back. She's been on here 10 years.
Okay.
10 seasons. So
and before that she was standing with Phaedra before they fell out. And then after Phaedra.
What about before Phaedra got there? Because remember, Phaedra was like, Candy was the lead in for Phaedra. So
okay.
It's not like.
I'm not saying that Candy isn't a boss. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that she comes with everybody. You know what I mean? She's a boss who comes with an entourage. And it is what it is. When you're a boss, you have that. They said season 2, Candy was on her own. Okay, season 2, but season 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait, hold on. Did somebody say season 2? Did somebody just say that?
Yes, somebody said season 2 and 3.
Oh God, yeah. Okay, so they talking about the season. I'm like, well, before Phaedra. Okay, and so you say season 2 and 3. Okay, they about right, but I do think you did say, you know, she got her own people.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's part of that. She got burned. Remember, I told you that too. It's like she came in there, and because you gotta watch.
She came in there trusting Phaedra, and Phaedra burnt her. And I feel like after that,
Phaedra, Kim, Candy came in there really naive. She was always a boss. Like, let's just be real. Candy will never not be a boss.
Yeah.
But just in her being naive to certain things. Like, I watched it. I've been watching this since she came onto the show.
Uh-huh.
She came on the show very open, and here come Nene dragging her about what she wear. All she was just trying to do was just wear what she felt comfortable in. You know, she didn't think it was competition. You know, but it's like everything became, they start scrutinizing her. Yeah, Nene did Kim. You know, she played up her little friendship just so she can get a song out of her, and they didn't want to pay her. You know, it's kind of like everywhere she turned, when she was trying to just be her, it didn't work.
I was so trying to stay.
Like you said, huh?
Soretta said, we're going to agree to disagree. Look, I was so trying to stay out the housewife. You done got me in the rabbit hole. I was trying to stay out the housewife today. No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Oh my God, I'm about to have a whole chat sitting up here talking about we bashing Candy, and ain't nobody bashing her. She like one of my faves.
Okay, we about to move on to something. Look, let me take this next call and let's change the subject for a minute. But I want you to call back if we come back to the housewives, which I'm sure somebody gonna steer it this way.
I'm going back in the chat. I know they're sick of me anyway.
Okay, bye. Caller 9761, you on the line.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
I'm wonderful. Who am I speaking with?
This is Stacy.
Hey.
This is Stacy from Indiana.
Hey, Stacy from Indiana.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
You hear me okay.
Yes, you sound perfect.
Okay. All right, so as far as Wendy,
Uh-huh.
I wanted to jump in and say this. I think by her admitting that she's on drugs is going to work into her favor, because people are so down and so judgmental about her right now, because, you know, they're like, oh, Wendy, she talk about everybody, you know, it should happen to her. Me personally, I think it works in her favor because it makes her look like a human being.
Right.
Right now, I don't know what's going on in other countries, but it's an opioid epidemic going on right now. Whose family member or friend or somebody that you know is not on drugs? I mean, the drugs is crazy right about now. And it makes her look human.
Right.
You know, and people are just kind of like detaching her from being human right now because she can be so cutthroat, you know, and they don't think that this woman has feelings. And that's why I keep like trying to defend her at the end of the day, because because I'm like, why do y'all keep going in on this woman when they don't have the same energy towards a lot of these men? And that's just an observation that I have, who do the exact same thing. It's just not evenly, distributed. The criticism isn't. Anyway, go ahead. Well, and I hate to say this, and I might offend some people when I say it. But when it comes down to the African American, to us, we can be real critical. We can be our own worst enemy sometimes, because if this was another woman or a different gender, they wouldn't be so critical on Wendy right now. But just talking about Wendy without bringing any race or any gender in it, period, I just think that this woman living in Hollywood by itself, having all that money, I mean, good Lord, I probably would be on some dope right about now if I had to deal with all that type of stuff. They make it so free for you to, it seems like to me, who ain't on it? Everybody, excuse my language, but the sex they having with these kids and people just living their life to a point where it don't even really seem like me down here. I could imagine what it would be like to be on screen and just people. You can't even walk outside the door. Right. You probably can't even go take a shit with somebody looking in the window while you're like, yes, excuse my language, but I mean, this woman is human. And then on top of that, her husband is cheating on her. I mean, come on now. And then, I don't know if the woman is pregnant or not. To me, I think she should have been and had that baby. That's what I said.
Because when around the time when they were reporting she was pregnant,
2 years old now.
Yeah, I saw a big old baby bump. So I'm like, if she had an abortion, she had it in a late term abortion. Like, I don't believe that happened.
Okay,
so.
It's so many stories that's probably gonna come out on Wendy right about now. Wendy need to get out here and say she on some drugs right about now, so she can gain sympathy from her crowd again.
Right.
You know, because people love to hate Wendy right about now.
Right.
And if you just go in
and that makes her a little bit more relatable.
Yeah, right. It makes her look human.
Mm-hmm.
And then when people start to come out the woodwork to try to attack her, because I'm pretty sure the dope man around the corner, you know, he's probably getting paid off not to tell these stories. I mean, if she's out there doing the dope the way that, you know, because Judge Masters had read her for filth, I didn't even know he can get down like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if somebody like that, it's other people that's been doing the same drugs where, you know, people love to tell stories.
Right.
They're going to come out sooner or later.
Right.
So why not put yourself out there in the beginning and say, hey, I'm human. I'm having problems just like anybody else. My husband ain't shit. You know, if I could tell my story, I'll tell my story when I can, because it's a win.
Oh, when I want to. I'm never gonna. You never should be forced to tell anything. But when I'm at peace with the story, I might be. You know, you be dealing with real life stuff. She got to deal with the man and this and that. Why she want to deal with the public's perception of what's going on in her relationship? Let her handle what she got to do, and then she'll tell y'all when she feel like it. That's just my opinion.
Exactly. And me too. And this is a job that she signed up for.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's getting paid to be, you know, grimy like that. I mean, whatever she do, she doing it to her best.
Right.
I might not like it. My mama loves Wendy. I don't really get down with Wendy like that. That's nothing about the lady that I dislike. But
right.
I do see a human being
right.
that's going through a lot of stuff that everyday people go through. You know, my husband was cheating on me and got a mistress, and you know, everybody in the world knew about it. And, I mean, I'm not really, you know, liked in the public eye. People just kind of love to hate me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she that type of person.
Yeah.
So when she's down, people are really going to enjoy kicking her while she's down.
Yeah.
So why not come out and say, hey, I have a problem with drugs. They're not going to kick her that bad.
Yeah.
They're going to say, hey, Wendy is human. You know, they're going to start sympathizing with her. So, and if she got a problem, I commend her for
seeking help.
Enough to step up and say, I got one.
Right.
You know, she got kids to look after at the end of the day. She do have children.
Mm-hmm.
Your life don't stop because your husband ain't shit. And, you know, and again, I can't say the man ain't shit. Maybe she wasn't doing something right.
Right.
Maybe that young girl then came along and, you know, she wasn't doing what she needed to do with her husband. Who's to say what's going on? But why put this black woman down, especially when she was sitting at the top? Why we always want to tear them down like that? I don't like that about our community.
That's how I feel.
Help her come on back up. Why we don't sit here and let other people bring her back up? Why can't people, especially African-American black women, why tear this woman down when she's sitting up at the top? We should be the ones to be probably more sympathizing with her than anybody.
Right.
We go through that same shit on the daily. So I'll be damned if I sit down and tear her down. I say, I commend you, Wendy, and I hope you get your shit together and get back on top. And even if you don't, find some peace within your life, and so that you can look in the mirror one day and say you love yourself.
Agreed.
That's all I'm going to say.
Agreed.
So I'm move on to the next caller. I'm probably talking too much.
Oh, you good, but thank you.
So, Michelle, and you really inspired me. And I thank you for being the person that you are. And
thank you.
I wish you all the success.
Thank you. Thank you so much for calling, and thank you for your support. And I wish you success as well. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Caller 6955. Stephanie says she gonna call in. 6955, you on the line. I done went over my time limit with y'all. I got stuff to do now. I got to go over to my Patreons, but I'm going to stay over here a little while. Caller 6955, you on the line.
Hey,
Hey.
So is this a video? Is this only about Wendy? Because I don't want to go too far and live.
I know who you want to talk about, child. Who you want to talk about? I was just.
Well, it's been something that I've been seeing frequently, and I'm just really over it. But this whole cancel culture is really getting so annoying, and not speaking so much on the whole abuse, sexual abuse and stuff like that. But as far as like entertainment goes, I remember you were talking the other day about, just hilarious about how she said some things and how people were dragging her and stuff like that. But although, she was wrong for what she said, I kind of noticed that there's a pattern to where people are really attacking these black women, but when it comes to the men, it's like they get a pass. Like, for instance, with Chrisette Michelle, remember when she sung at the inauguration, people just drug her through the mud. They sent her threats, and all types of stuff like that. But then when Kanye turns around and said, slavery is a choice, and he puts on the hat, and
he met with Trump, yeah. Him and Steve Harvey, yeah.
Yeah, and then he said something. He was like, "Oh, I'm bipolar." He said something, and she apologized as well.
Right.
So my thing is, how is it fair that she apologized and we still was like, "Nah, f you." But then when he said, "Oh, it's the drugs and slavery was the choice," he's still going on. But it's like, oh, he's a genius because he does Sunday service in his backyard.
I look, only thing I can say is because people perceive women to be the weaker sex and they treat us as such. It's like, I don't know. It's a big, huge double standard, and I notice it every day.
And that's what I was saying, like, with Just Hilarious. Like, what she said was dead wrong. And, she said some other things that were pretty aggressive as well. But if we even go back to when what's his name, Kevin Hart had said some homophobic things, and they drug him up. They said, "Oh, you can't host an award show," yada yada yada. I just said, "Okay, that's fine. I don't want to. I apologize already," and that's that. So people still stood behind him, but she gave an apology. Said, "I'm ignorant." She said straight up, "I'm ignorant. I shouldn't have said that. That was wrong of me. Whatever." And then people still like, "Nah, get you." You canceled, and I'm just like, look, he has the same energy across the board,
right?
According to everybody else, homophobia and being racist is on the same level as according to everyone else.
Well,
homophobic.
Sometimes homophobia, comes above racism in some people's eyes. They, they gay before they black or white or whatever. So, it's just.
That's why I said like in some people's perspectives, they're on the same level. Not everybody, but you know what I'm saying. Like a lot of people just are really offended by just everything, So it's kind of like, well, I don't know, how can you be a comedian in this day and age if you can't, because I feel like she was teetering the line a lot. But it's if we go back today, like a lot of the comedians way back when, they made jokes about fat people. They talked about gay people, and
but our culture today just seems like everything is so politically motivated. Like you can't say certain things because you're gonna offend a certain group of people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and instead of offending, one group, you're gonna offend this entire. It's just, I don't know. It's an interesting culture that we have, and I think that social media started it. Like, everybody gets offended for whatever the case may be, and what you say ends up being interpreted however people want to interpret, and then there's the whole gang culture, and then everybody all gets into a big mob and wants to boycott and all that. So I don't know where to go with it. I don't.
Yeah, that's why I'm just gonna sit back and keep watching. But it's a very sensitive time. But it's like you can't really. It's just like you got to tiptoe on everything. Like, ooh.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I had to talk about that because cancel culture is just getting very outlandish to me, at least. But yeah.
Look, I want to say stay woke, but I don't want to say stay alert. Stay woke, pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Just pay attention, because I feel like, change comes from within. Change starts with first you, the man in the mirror. So when you start to see things going a certain way, as long as you don't follow that same path, follow those same crowds, then you can be, the start of change. So.
Yeah. But all right, so I'll let you get to your next other callers.
Thank you for calling. I appreciate you.
Bye.
Oh, the Patreon people are waiting for me. I know y'all mad. Y'all mad about the Patreons. I got 94 people over on Patreon waiting for me. I'm about to go over there and talk about some more stuff. Soon as I take this last call. No more. Don't put the phone number up anymore, C. Patterson. Thank you for putting it up. Caller 4428, you are on the line.
Michelle.
Yes.
Now, this Stephanie, you know I wasn't going to let y'all talk about my girl before I came home.
Uh-oh. What we say? What we do?
Y'all know my girl, Candy. I got to come on here and rap for my girl, Candy. And Candy comes quick now.
See, I was trying my best to get off housewife stuff. But y'all now you going to come beat me up because I just mentioned that she is on. No, go ahead.
I ain't gonna beat you up. I'm just gonna say this. Hey, Nene is a bully, okay? Nene been a bully from the jump. Nene thinks that she's been there since season 1. She want everybody to follow what she do. Well, she want everybody to do what she do, and everybody to follow behind her. Well, Nene's just a big old bully, okay? She got kids that she can boss around. Candy is grown. Candy opened her mouth. Candy ain't about to take no shit from nobody.
Okay. But Nene a bully. The logic, bullies don't take shit from nobody. So does that make Candy a bully too?
Nah, Candy is a more of a likable person than Nene. Like Nene chop off at anybody, whereas Candy, like, she get on her Instagram page, she shout out people in their businesses, she help people, boost people in their businesses, she's like friends with everybody. That's how she got along in the Big Brother house, because she didn't really fight no drama with nobody. Tamar started the drama with her. You didn't see Candy go to Tamar and be like, I don't like you, why you here? Tamar was the one that started tripping.
I was just about to say what So Steph just said in the chat. Candy's a bit passive aggressive. Like, she ain't as cool, calm, and collected as y'all say. Like, she does little things.
But at the same time,
she's smiling at you while stabbing you in the back.
I don't like you.
She's smiling at you while stabbing you in the back. She talking about, like, just like she did Portia and did all this little stuff and hired Portia's ex-friend and, you know, all the stuff about Dennis and spilling Dennis tea on the side. Come on now. You can't say Candy ain't got her own set of issues herself.
I mean, she might have a few, but Nene just wants Bravo to do whatever she says. Like, she's always...
You don't think Candy does, too? Candy that twisted them people arm and told them they bet not bring Phaedra back. Oops. Did I say that?
But I honestly believe that Bravo likes Candy more than they like Nene. Besides that, who the hell needs Phaedra back? We don't need Phaedra back. Why do we need Phaedra back?
Why would we need Kenya back? Why would we need anybody back? Why would we need Sheree back? Why would
I would take Kenya back before I would take Phaedra back. Like, Phaedra is like a legal liability to me.
What?
I would take Kenya back. She got a whole new life. She has a whole new husband,
But Phaedra got 2 cute kids. She got 2 cute kids. She got a man that was in jail. She got a whole new man that kind of looked like the old man. You're not interested in that?
That's old news, though. That's old news. We don't need no Apollo lookalike.
I vote for Peter Thomas and the lady in the bunny. I think they need to get rid of Cynthia and they need to bring back Peter and the lady in the bunny. That's what I think. That should be the new housewife.
We can take Peter Thomas back. We can have Peter come back. We can have Kenny come back. But no, Phaedra got to stay down. She can't come. No. We don't need Phaedra. She got too many problems. Her kids are annoying. Her Apollo looking like husband. And that whole... Y'all talking about Candy's passive aggressive. Phaedra is passive aggressive. That whole Georgia Peach business and I'm a lady. She's a damn lady and she a lawyer. Phaedra be throwing people up under the bus any chance she get. No, we can't have Phaedra back. I call Bravo myself. No Phaedra.
Damn. Y'all be really in y'all feelings. Look, the people on Patreon are waiting for me. I am going over to the Patreon. So if you are on Patreon, head over there right now. If you're not on Patreon, I'll see y'all back over here later. Don't feel obligated to go to the Patreon. But if you are on the Patreon, I appreciate y'all. And I'm about to come over there and we about to have some fun.
Okay.
All right.
Y'all later.
I'll see you later. Thank you for calling. Hold on, who is this? Y'all know I was about to get out the phone, right? Call it 6196. Listen to it, laughing.
It's over 200 of us over here. And you're not going to let you get off the phone.
Oh, so because it's 200 over here, I got 100 over there. Dang, near 100 over there that's paying. So y'all watching for free. I'm going over there to my paid people. I appreciate all of y'all for the click and the view. I do. Now, don't get mad when I put 10 commercials in here. Y'all been watching for free. Just watch the commercials. That's all you need to do. Then gonna have the nerve to complain about a commercial. How you gonna complain about how many commercials in somebody's video and you watching for free? I just cannot. But yes. Yes, my friend. Who am I talking to?
I promise I love you. You are hilarious.
I'm just saying, y'all don't see all the emails and all the nasty comments I be getting. They be mean. They be like, I can't watch this video. It's too many commercials. Well, don't. Well, don't. But don't you think I need to get paid for my time just like you over here with your time? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm providing a service. You can provide a service too.
Look, you know what they say. If you don't got no haters, then you ain't doing nothing. So.
Right. Look, JT talk about can they get a 30-day trial of Patreon? It is $5. $5 for your 30-day trial, and you can cancel at any time.
I can't pay the $5 because I'll always be asleep. Every time you be on live, I can't afford to watch.
That's why I'm trying to go over there now before 8 o'clock. I'm going over there now before 8 o'clock. It's still halfway daylight outside. I'm going over to the Patreon now. It's no commercials on Patreon. You just pay your $5 for a whole month, and it's smooth sailing and it's free. And I come over there and we talk and stuff, and you ain't got to worry about how many commercials in the video. You ain't got to worry about if somebody gave super chat or not. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Just pay your love. One $5 fee. That's the lowest. It go from 5 to 10 to 25 to 50. And if y'all get mad about me having a Patreon, then guess what? F you. Okay? Okay, I'm sorry.
You have to let me pay this $5. I see it right now.
Look, you ain't gotta pay it. You ain't gotta pay it. We over here. We have fun over here.
I'm joking. No, actually, I was gonna do it anyway. I'm just joking because this is hilarious.
I'm just saying, in general, support your content creators. Support us. What's $5 a month? Not $5 a video. $5 a month. First, y'all used to get mad about the super chat. Then y'all get mad about the commercials. Now y'all get mad about $5. It's $5. If you don't want to give it, don't give it. But the ones who gave it, look.
People get pennies in a bunch about super chat. I loved it. I thought you should have got t-shirts that said super chat.
That's right. I'm gonna wear my super chat shirt in a minute. Tomorrow, I gotta find it. I'm gonna put my super chat shirt back on. But I'm just saying, look, people get mad all the time. At the end of the day, I say that about all content creators. Support your content creators. It ain't gotta be me. You don't like me, don't watch. Or watch and look, your view is paying me. I appreciate y'all who view. But if you don't want to go over to Patreon, give me $5 extra a month. Don't. But those who do, thank you. I appreciate your $5. You will be blessed for it, and you will get your money's worth. I assure you.
I told you I'm gonna have to do 10 because I be asleep. So I'm gonna do 10 so I can watch the replay.
I did a whole little video segment on Patreon just cause. Let me put this link in here. It's Patreon. Wait a minute. Patreon. I'm about to misspell it. I am ATLien. Patreon. I am ATLien. Go to it right now. It's all kind of videos on there. The last video up is this one right here that we in. But that was just to announce that there will be an after party after this one. So the Patreon people over there waiting. See, they over there mad. Talk about we got them waiting. I'm coming right now.
Okay. I will leave them alone so you can get over there.
Yes. Thank you very much.
I only called Jack because I think, oh my goodness. And you know what? And she's really cool too. But what's her name? She just got off the phone. I forgot.
Tamika? That's you. You Tamika, right?
No, not me.
Oh.
No, the the girl was talking about Candy.
Oh, I can't remember her name. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she real
Candy
cool.
girl.
I know she always call in when everybody talk about Candy.
Okay.
Now here's the thing. I want her to understand.
Is it Soretta?
Why does everybody think people trying to dig at Candy when all we just said was, I just said I saw what you saw. And it ain't a bad thing. She didn't have no friends. It was all against her. So if she want to get her friends, let her get her friends. Because she had no friends on that show. Her friends were outside the show. Like Tiny, Toya, Monica, you know.
All of those people who are on the show. If she want to be friends with Tiny and Toya and Monica, she should have went over on the Friends and Family Hustle.
They don't make as much money. If she like you, she about her money. So let her get her friends. Let her bring Kenya back. Let her become cool back with Cynthia. Not Cynthia. Portia was another one, too. Portia was another one. She looked out for her, was there for her for a divorce. And here she go. Teaming up with with Phaedra, believing a lie. All Candy was like, why you just don't believe the first thing she tell you when I thought we was cool too? Why you just couldn't be neutral? Like, I know we fighting, me and Phaedra fighting, but me and you cool too, so why do you ain't stand out of it? And I can kind of understand her on that. Like, if you my friend too, why you making me out to be the enemy?
You're right.
So it's kind of like everybody has kind of played her. So you're right, she don't have no friends because now she don't have no reason to really mess with them. They all burnt her. Who has not burnt her on that show?
Did Nene burn her? Did
Nene called her ghetto, ratchet, and
did Eva haven't burned her? Shamari and them, they did talk about placement.
Well, that ain't really burning. That was more like shade. I don't consider that burning.
I don't know. I don't think Candy ain't nobody burned Candy because ain't nobody studied Candy. Candy ain't been a threat really to nobody like that. So I think.
Okay, so you don't think her not paying? Well, I think that was her being not even too good hearted. I don't think it was stupid. It was just dumb not to make sure you dotted your I's and crossed your T's on that.
The thing with Kim, but you could trust and believe she got paid for it because Kim uses that song as her theme song on the show. So if she didn't get paid by Kim, she got paid by Bravo.
This year, I came across it one night. She don't use that song no more. I think Candy kind of pulled her coat on that last year. Like, she using my song, but she don't use it no more.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay. Well, shout out to Candy for being about her business, honey. Well, look, I got to get over to the Patreon. I know you want me here. We've been here for a good hour and almost an hour and a half. Y'all can't say I didn't sit here for an hour and a half with y'all. But we going over to Patreon. I'll be there by 7:45. I got to go pee. And after I go pee, I'll be over on the Patreon. Okay. So if you mad, be mad. But for those of you... Yes, it's instant, and you have. If you pay your $5, you get access to all the $5 stuff. If you pay your $10, you get. When you pay your $5, you access to all the lives. Okay, the live as I'm live. $10 gets access to all the previous lives and replays, and $25 and above gets a special, one-on-one, the Q&As and all that, and the free gifts. So it's up to you.
Okay.
But I suggest the 10, but $5 get you in the live. That's it. And my patrons did not want me to go down on the $5. It's $5, and that's what it's gonna be. So for the 93 people,
you should either. I don't think you should either. I think that's actually fair. I think that's actually fair. I'm just thinking that I'm gonna have to do 10 because I sleep.
Yeah, you need to. If you haven't been over there, we've been spilling some good stuff in some of them videos. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
And in the video about Eva's bridesmaids, there's even a clip of the bridesmaids and what she actually said about Eva.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And one more thing, and I'm about to let you go because you got to go to Patreon.
Yes,
but
ma'am.
Why was I in the chat and I was looking at my Instagram blog, and I posted, Wendy Williams and her little tearful, and her being truthful or whatever. And everybody is like, she ain't being truthful about that baby. And like you said, they going in. I'm like, why are they going in on this lady?
Because that's the culture. That's what social media breeds. As far as you got all these people hiding behind fake accounts, hiding behind whatever, private accounts, and then they can say whatever they want to say about everybody, and their house ain't together. But it's fine. I get it. It makes you feel a lot better about your life if you gonna drag this lady who you see on TV. You know, it is what it is. But that's just the culture we live in. So let them drag her.
That's sad though. You see this lady crying. I know they be like her crocodile tears, whatever. But still, whether they crocodile tears or not, I just can't sit up there and be mean and spiteful when somebody's like crying.
Right.
I might not think they sincere, but I ain't gonna be mean and vile to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. And that's what I said.
She all kids, and it's for real. You know, you just never know what people going through. So I just think that's, I don't know, disgusting. This is my opinion.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for calling. You know, I appreciate you and your input.
Alrighty. Well, I'm about to see you on Patreon. You said 7:45?
Yes, 7:45.
Alright, bye.
Alright, bye. I'm closing the phone lines now for those of you. Thank you, C. Patterson. I see you, Juno, in there. And Chef Disaster. I appreciate all my mods. Y'all are the bestest. I appreciate y'all so very, very much. Saves me some time and stops me from clicking in these people's ears, because I know they get tired of me always typing stuff at the same time they on live. But you think her tears were real? I'm sorry, I need some more of my... Is it time for my Allegra? But I will see y'all over on the Patreon at 7:45 for the after party. Give me about 5 more minutes. It might be like 7:50. Shout out to Juno. Go visit Juno's channel. Juno got a lot of juicy stuff on his channel. I love the way he edits stuff. It is so nice. You said Sudafed. No, they gave me Allegra. I got Allegra and Flonase and something else. I don't know. But I need to drink my water. I gotta keep drinking my water. I gotta stay hydrated. At least I can speak today and I can breathe. I can breathe for the most part. I'm good. I'm good. I ain't been outside too much today. A hot toddy. Yes, I need to go drink some tea. Maybe I'll fix some tea before I go live. So I'll see y'all over on the Patreon. For the people who I won't see, I'll see y'all over here a little bit later. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to Wendy. Don't be so hard on Wendy Williams, y'all. Don't be so hard. Y'all know Wendy going through it. Y'all know Wendy is going through it right now. And she told y'all a little bit. How much y'all want to know? How much do y'all want to know? Good night, you guys. I'll see you later. Breath of fresh air. I'm glad you caught me too. You said, did I try the pot? I have not. I have not. I need to. I'm sorry. How to subscribe? Click the subscribe button or go to the Patreon. Patreon.com. I am ATLien. Definitely like this video if you here now. Like it on your way out. Dislike it on your way out. All of the above. Go visit straightfromtheA.com to watch the video again of Wendy Williams, and the transcript is up. I also talked about Eva today, and she explained her $1,000 a plate wedding. Yes, a lot of stuff over there. So I will see y'all a little later. Thank you, Quantum Black Mirror. I'm out.